Hello, this video will show you how to utilize the Create Shipment short form. The Create Shipment short form is located directly under the Shipments menu and is the very first link. The short form is intended for you to use as a quoting tool so that you only need to enter a few bits of information in order to generate a quote quickly. The first thing we're going to do is select Create Shipment short form. The page will then ask you to select a customer. Simply type in the customer's name and select the customer. Now let's first take a look at the entire shipment profile page before we actually enter a quote. At the top here, you're going to notice that you have the origin and destination zip codes, shipment type. Scrolling down a little bit further, we have items to ship, and below that we have the cost calculations. You'll notice that there are blue highlights on the page. Whenever you see a blue highlight, that indicates a required field. Over to the left, next to the end customer, you're going to see some information about the credit worthiness of this customer. It'll let you know if the credit has been exceeded for the customer, the total due, and so on. You'll also see customer notes here, displaying any relevant notes related to the customer. So let's go ahead and generate a quote. So I'm going to enter an origin zip code and then a destination zip code. Next, we have the shipment type, which I'll leave at LTL. For the status, you can select from any of these statuses. The most commonly used one for quoting would be request for quote or order received. And we'll use request for quote in this example. Scrolling down a little bit further on the page, we have our accessorials that you can select from, followed by the items to ship, the commodity information. So I'm going to go ahead and enter one pallet, 25 pieces, 500 pounds. Description, I'm just going to put items. Now if you don't know your class, you can go ahead and enter the length, width, and height, and the system will do a dim calculation looking at your weight and your dimensions that you've entered and give you an estimated class, which you can of course override. You can also enter multiple commodity lines by selecting Add Item to the right and entering additional commodity information. Once you enter the commodity information, go ahead and select Generate Smart Quote, so that way you can access the different quotes available for this lane. Okay, so here's a look at the quotes available for this lane. I'm going to go ahead and select carrier next to FedEx. You'll see that FedEx has been populated under cost calculations and the pricing has been assigned. The next step will be to click on Save and View Details. Alright, so now I've created a quote and it has been saved in the system, and you can see at the top there is a shipment ID number now. To learn how to send out quotes from the system, as well as how to dispatch this order, go ahead and take a look at our other training videos. Thank you.